My name is Robert Hranitzky and I'm working as a creative director in Munich, Germany. I try to start my day, well, of course, with coffee. The day can't start without coffee. I like to settle in just by going through mails. I work mostly as a motion graphics designer, which covers multiple aspects. Of course, a lot of animation, 3D animation, 2D animation, but also a lot of photography and also creating storyboards, scribbles, artworks. I think I was in high school when I had my first contact with Photoshop and a scanner where you actually had to pull down on an image, and I was using Photoshop to combine drawings with photographs, and then I felt that this is something I really want to do because I love being creative. I love creating something where something didn't exist before. Mostly it starts with Photoshop no matter what the project is, because it could be a scribble I do digitally, could be a mock-up I do in Photoshop, style frames, but if it's for animation, it's clearly After Effects. That's my favorite tool. I love to combine things that are coming out of Cinema 4D as a 3D render and make them look really nice when going through After Effects. On the hardware side, I always travel with my MacBook Pro and of course with my Intuos graphic tablet. And I have a large tablet that I use in my studio simply because I have a very, very large screen, and I think it corresponds better to the screen if the tablet surface is bigger. I've been using Wacom tablets since I was 16 or 17. I've never used anything else. Of course, the graphics tablet is pressure sensitive, so this alone allows me to do things that are simply technically not possible with mouse. I do a lot of photography, and I was always intrigued by how black and white photos can be colorized, and I was very fascinated by how old times can be brought back to life just by giving color to them. So I went back to old family albums and looked through some of the photos. So I found a couple of photos that are over 100 years old, and I took them for a spin in Photoshop and colorized them. There's a famous quote where it says that even the backside of the fence has to look nice, and I think that really stands out, because if people find out that something is not truly finished on the other side, then of course people might be wondering, okay, so if he didn't finish that, what else hasn't been finished? I wouldn't consider myself the best creative that is there in the world, but I'm trying to be the best creative that I can be.